How to connect Google Forms to Google Sheets. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can connect Google Forms to Google Sheets. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to sign into my account to open up Google Forms. And there are different ways where you can connect Google Forms to Google Sheets, and your data is going to be imported differently. So just as an example, I will build a simple form. So I'm going to click on blank form over here. And this is just going to be my research form or sample form. And then the first question I'm going to ask, what is your name? Then after that, I'm going to add our second question, which is going to be, what is your age? Then after that, I can click on add question. And if I add a multiple choice question, for example, so I'm going to add a multiple choice question, which describes you the best, question mark. And this is going to be leader or follower. Then I'm going to add another question, which is going to be, what type of music do you prefer, question mark. And then the answer would be, let's say we have options, or what type of music do you prefer? And I'm going to make it a checkbox option. What types of music do you prefer? And we're going to add pop, rock, jazz, classical, other, like this. Once I've done that, if I click on add question and I add a rating question, which is going to be, how much do you enjoy eating, or how much would you rate Lion King? Now, the reason why I'm displaying all of these different questions is because when you're importing data or connecting your Google form to Google Sheets, your data is going to be imported differently depending on the type of answer you've received. So let's say a date, which is going to be, when is a free day from work for you? And then after that, I'm going to add another question where I'm going to, ask different types of questions. So once I've built my form, if I click on responses over here, we have the option to link to Sheets. And if I click on link to Sheets, there are two options. First off, I can by default create a new spreadsheet, which is going to have all of my responses. So I'm going to rename this into my sample form responses. And then I'm going to click on create. Once I've done that, this will open up my sample form responses. And this is the best to use when you're doing a copy paste into another place. So if you're going to copy and paste your data into another space, this is going to be your easiest way, which is going to be to create a brand new spreadsheet. Now I'm going to publish this form and we're going to answer it by ourselves. And once we answer it by ourselves, I'm going to show you guys what the responses are going to look like in our sheet. So let's say our name is Janet Allison or Janet May. And then we can add our age. Let's say it's 23. Then we can say we are a leader. And then we like pop music and rock music. We would rate the Lion King a 5 out of 5. And then a free day from work is on the 8th. Then I'm going to click on submit, record this as this email's responses. And once we've done that, you guys can see the data has showed up in my response form. Now you guys can see this table has been created where the timestamp is added, the email address is added, the name is added, the age, leader, pop, rock, how much would you rate? And if you click on that, you can even edit the column type, sort your column based upon specific characteristics, filter it out, or group it out. All of these different options for all of your columns. And if you click on this over here, you can rename your table, adjust the table range, turn on alternating colors, change your header color, and then you can group them by a specific view. So you can group them by their names, ages, email addresses, their rating of the movie, or a specific type of response. If you want to, filter them out or build a hierarchy on what type of response they had. Whereas if you guys can see, if we go into the rating section, it's showing me 5, but it's not going to display what out of 5. So it's just going to display the 5 to me rather than display the fact that it was a rating scale. Now, if I was to do this differently, how else would my forms look? So additionally, if you want, I'm going to click on add section, and this is going to be our preferences section. And once I add my preferences section over here, like so, I'm going to click on add question and whatever question I have. So if I just duplicate the question from up top, I'm just going to use that. I'm going to drag and drop these into my secondary section like this. And I'm going to delete this one over here. Once I do that, we're going to again drag and drop this over here. And then once I've done that, if I copy the responder link and then answer the form again, the Google Sheet is going to look different. So I'm just going to wait for the Google Sheet to pop up. So now I'm just going to respond differently. So first off, we're going to add our name, which is going to be Anna. Our age, let's say it's 33. Then I'm a leader, and then a free date for me is tomorrow or today. And then I'm going to click on next. Then after that, I would rate the Lion King 3, add these jazz, and yeah, jazz is my only music that I like. And now if I go on to the form, it's going to display my form in pretty much the same way, even though the form was sectioned differently. So if you make changes to your forms, you guys can see that the changes are not going to be displayed, or sections are not displayed in your responses. Instead, your form responses are only added as a table. So for that purpose, somebody might want to view or link their Google form into Google Sheets, where the Google Sheets are reflective of sections or have different hierarchies or have other data sets. So you can click on view in Sheets and you can view it in your Sheets, but I am going to click on delete all responses, click on OK, then I'm going to click on unlink form. And you can even see you have other options such as select destination for responses and get email notifications. But I'm going to unlink this first. And we're going to actually click on link to sheets, click on select existing spreadsheet, click on select. Once we click on select over here, it's going to display a spreadsheet where I can connect my responses. So first off, you're going to go into Google Sheets, click on sign in, and you can pick out wherever you want to add your spreadsheet. So I have a bunch of different spreadsheets here, but let's say I want to add this in my grade book, okay? Let's say, for example, just as an example, I'm going to save this and I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go into my sample form, click on select, and then I'm going to search in my drive. And yeah, my gradebook is in my recents. I'm going to click on insert. Once I click on insert over here, you guys can see in the sheet of my gradebook, this has been added. We have overview, grades, individual reports, and then our form responses are added as a tab at the bottom. And this is how you can import them into pre-existing Google Sheets without having to alter too much of your pre-existing sheets. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or queries, you can leave those in the comment box down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.